I'm going to give myself a shot. My husband's not home, and I'm supposed to be giving them pretty much close to this, as close to time as possible, same time every day. So this is pretty much what I do to prep for a shot. Sorry about that. This is Lupron. This is what I'm giving myself. It's a very, very small bottle. Very, very small. See? Like, compared to me, it's small. So the first thing you do is you take and you clean the top off with your alcohol pad. I just washed my hands really good because I don't like germs and all that. I have my little sharps container over here. So when we're done with the needle, which is done in units, we will put it in the sharps container. So I have my needle. Usually what I do is I insert the needle and then I turn it upside down, because I've used this bottle so many times there's a lot of little holes, even though it's one of those self-seal bottles. And then I carefully draw out 10 units. And then I flip it back to keep it from bubbling up and through, because this is $175 for this bottle, and it will give me 28 doses. And then that goes back in the container and sealed back up. It'll go back in my fridge, and it says to keep this stored in the box in the fridge after your first use. So you're not supposed to let it be exposed to the light too much. So that's why I always make sure I put it right back. And then the next thing I do is I take my other, I know I'm holding this and it probably looks really bad. I'm really practiced with needles, so I know what I'm doing. It's probably not the best. So I'm going to sit it down right here on my sterile pad that I have laying. Okay, now this pad will clean my belly. And I'm going to go right here. I have a lap band scar, so this area doesn't have as much feeling. So I find that I like it better for the injection site. Now, I'm going to pinch the skin. And it's hard for me because I can't really see over my boobs. And I'm going to push in the needle. And I can feel that it's in. It doesn't really hurt. And then I'm going to gently push in the fluid. I'm going to hold the needle to make sure none escapes for a second. And then I'm going to draw out. And it's all done. I know where my own stuff has been, so I do recap the needle. And then I get all my trash. And I put my needle in the sharps container for disposal. And my trash goes in my other little trash can here. And I'll put that away. And I am all done with my injection. Again, I don't like giving them to myself. I can't really see where they're going, which makes it difficult, but it's not so bad. But anyways, that's simple. Now my progesterone shots, what they told me to do is they told me to keep my Crenone gel. My progesterone shots, I'm going to alternate with Crenone gel and the shot in case she said my butt might start to hurt after a while, because you have to give them to yourself in the butt. And if for some reason my husband's not here to give me my shot, I need to be able to do the gel instead. It's hard to do in the butt, but it's not that bad. The only thing I've noticed is my joints hurt a lot. And sometimes I feel a little weak for a little bit later in the evening. And I've been getting some headaches. But all in all, not too bad. I have been hungrier than I normally am, and one of the side effects is eating with this stuff, and there is a little bit of itching right after I first do the injection at the site. But today is day 5 of this, and I have 23 more days to go. So counting down from the Leuprolide, I think I said that right. I just call it Lupron. And I take 10 units for 28 days, and then I'll switch to the progesterone. And I'll start the estradiol in a couple weeks. So, not too bad, right? See y'all around.